Go ahead, throwing rocks. And pull
camera. That's why people like you get shot, you fucking.
Crystal with a big old flatty. Ow, he hooked me. Ugh.
Today's video shows how a normal fishing trip can quickly turn into a fight for survival against both people and nature. From a frantic race away from a sudden tornado warning to a tense standoff over public water rights, each moment proves how fast things can go wrong. If everything changed at once, would you stay calm or know when to leave? On September 26, 2025, AFO Productions, a YouTube channel focused on outdoor fishing and real river encounters, filmed a salmon trip in Benzie County, Michigan, likely along the Betsy River. The fisherman was with Paul and Jacob, working the fall salmon run near a fallen tree. But what began as a normal day on public water slowly turned into a tense confrontation with campers on the bank. The trip begins with the fisherman and his friends, Paul and Jacob, focused on salmon fishing near a fallen tree. At first, everything feels normal. They work the current carefully and soon land their first fresh salmon.
There's a swamp junkie under there. Do you see that, Paul? Nah. Jacob.
Fresh fish.
You just punched it in the face, Jacob. I'll net my own fish. What are we doing, a circus here?
Absolutely just nose blasted. On the 25 mil, it slid up though.
Felt good is what it felt. Dude, did you see it up under the log jam?
Then a much larger fish hits the line, shaking hard in the water and bringing real excitement to the group. But the mood changes when campers on the bank begin telling them to stop fishing near their area.
Fish! Oh my God, Paul.
Oh, that's their fish.
How long you guys been fishing here? You guys have been here for what, 3-4 hours? That's kind of bullshit, man. You guys have been here for 3-4 hours.
I'm gonna be here for the next 10 hours. It's none of your business how long I'm here.
Absolutely right.
No, we can tell the game warden. I already said do that because I've got footage of you guys all keeping snagged fish. So please do, dig your grave.
I've been here stirring up.
No, it's fisherman's harassment at this point. I've warned you guys. Yep, call the CO, call the CO.
The fisherman refuses to leave. The argument becomes more serious when he points out that they are the ones possibly breaking the law by keeping improperly hooked fish.
These people here are paying good money to fish this area, so...
You can't own the river.
No, it's not owning the river.
So,
but give them
yes,
some
but
space, but give them some space.
So we'll just keep doing what we're doing. You guys keep doing what you're doing. We don't need to call the CO, but if you want to, I told whoever, you know, I've got plenty of footage of you guys keeping snagged fish and whatnot. So we can go that route if you need to. You can control letting it go though, can't you?
The tension rises as both sides begin arguing over who has the right to fish in that area.
Why would I want to fight you? Why would I want to fight you? You guys are all in the wrong. Every one of you guys are illegal. I've got you all on video snagging. Do we want to continue?
$1,500 a month.
I don't care how much you pay. I don't care. You're not privileged to this spot. You guys are harassing us. Okay, now call the CO.
So don't tell us morals.
So don't tell me what to do. This is a recreational sport. I'm in the legal right here. These are my fish. Don't tell me I'm in the wrong.
The campers claim that because they paid for the campsite, they can control the water near the bank. The fisherman disagrees because the river is public. He says he has been there since 4 in the morning and has dealt with harassment for hours. Even with the tension, the group keeps fishing. They land a strong female salmon, then a large male salmon. These should be the best moments of the trip, but the atmosphere stays hostile.
Ready, Jacob?
Beautiful fish we just caught. Nice female. Ooh, she's trying to get away, but not this time.
Big boy. Ready?
Wow. On this 20 mil bead.
The conflict rises again when a campground manager comes out and repeats the same claim about keeping distance from the bank.
Okay.
So the regulations that include your
Okay.
kayak, you have to moor it 3 feet off the bank.
Okay.
Do not come up here.
Please have the CO or somebody come down and explain those regulations, because that's not the understanding of the law.
That is the understanding.
Well, I'm not
Because
I'm
of
not
the
going to take
incident,
your word.
Tell you what, why don't you hang out? We'll have the.
I'm going to be here all day. I'll be here all day. Well, I don't want to argue with you anymore. If you have a problem, like I said yesterday, call the CO. We'll go from there.
Well, be a
I'm
dick.
not being a dick.
There's
You guys are
50 miles
harassing
of
me.
river. No, you are harassing.
No, you're making
people
up
that-
regulations that don't exist.
No,
If they
I'm not.
exist, call the
I'm
CO.
not. I
Call
had
the
to check
CO.
it because of the asshole you were yesterday.
I'm telling you to call the CO.
Later, a DNR officer arrives after a report about disorderly behavior.
Good to see you. Are we breaking any laws by standing right here?
You're allowed to be where you are.
Thank you.
But why am I getting calls on you for disorderly
Well,
conduct?
I've been reporting this since 4 o'clock yesterday morning. I've been nothing but harassed, guys, and I mean like almost physically harassed. I begged him to call you guys yesterday because these guys they're all running right now because they all have snagged fish, and I'm about to show you video of them keeping snagged fish. That's why they didn't call yesterday, is because I threatened that.
The situation finally begins to settle when the fisherman calmly defends his side, explains what happened, and points to the possible illegal fishing by the campers. The officer checks his license and confirms he is fishing legally. By the end, the video is no longer just about salmon fishing. It shows how quickly a peaceful river can turn tense when public water is treated like private property. What makes this case uncomfortable is how much the camera mattered. It did not just record the fish, it protected the fisherman's side of the story. If no footage existed, would anyone have believed what really happened? On February 2nd, 2026, the YouTube channel Vince Fishing, known for outdoor fishing videos and real river trips, filmed a cold trout fishing day somewhere in New Jersey. Vince and his friend were focused on catching brown trout in the moving water, unaware that one successful catch would soon lead them into a confrontation they never expected. The video begins with Vince and his friend fishing in very cold weather. They are standing in the stream when a large brown trout bites close to their feet. The catch happens fast, and both of them react with excitement. For a short moment, it feels like a perfect winter fishing trip, but right after the fish is released, the mood changes. A man approaches from the bank and questions why they are there. He says that section of the river is private property and tells them to leave by another route.
You guys need to get out of here. Private.
We just been walking up the river.
It don't matter. This is private. This whole section's private. So do that way.
No, sir.
What's on here?
What? We'll listen to you and we'll get out of here, but my car is parked over there. You think I'm gonna walk miles around because some random person is telling me to?
You don't belong here. It's private property. You should have sold it.
Sir, we're parked at a public pull-off a mile down the river.
What you're saying right now.
Vince and his friend try to explain that their vehicle is parked far away, and they only want to return the same way they came in. The man refuses to accept that. The situation quickly becomes aggressive. He starts yelling, threatening them, calling the authorities, and throwing rocks toward them.
Give a fuck. This. What? So get the out of here.
We are. I just said we're
Come
leaving.
the over here.
You're harassing a
Come
fisherman.
the over here.
What are you gonna call the cops?
On camera.
Camera.
Go ahead. Throwing rocks. And
Come
call,
camera.
call the cops.
That's why people like you get shot. You fucking.
No, I'm not. I acknowledged what you said, and I said we're gonna leave. And now you're throwing rocks at me. Dude, you threw a rock at me. You're gonna get in more trouble than me.
It's private property.
It doesn't matter. Dude, I have a hunting app on my phone that gives me the property line. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what it's talking about.
No, you don't. Go ahead, build in your case, buddy. Keep building your case. I told you I'm gonna leave.
My car is over there. We told you we'd leave. Why can't that just be the end of it?
We're walking out, and look what you're doing.
The two fishermen argue that they believe they are in public water. They use a mapping app to show the area appears to be New Jersey water, but the landowner keeps insisting that he owns that section. Eventually, the game warden arrives. Vince explains what happened. The game warden then explains that in that area, if private property sits on both sides of the river, the landowner may also own the riverbed. Floating through in a kayak may be legal, but standing or walking on the riverbed can count as trespassing.
And he started saying there's a chain in the water that separates the properties, but I know we parked in public land, and then we kind of just walked this trail.
The red truck down there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You guys parked in the right spot. That's fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got in the water somewhere here and just walked up river.
So you just kept walking on.
If you floated through in a kayak,
Yeah.
you'd be fine. When two private properties on either side of the river, the dividing line is in the river, so they're owning the bottom.
Okay.
Do you have your license?
Yeah.
The situation becomes even more uncomfortable when a second game warden questions Vince about older Instagram videos instead of focusing only on the incident.
Like this is a pattern. Wasn't it last year? There's an interaction.
What are you talking about?
This video here,
What video are you talking about?
right off your Instagram, this one. When was it? It's
This,
both of you guys.
what do you mean? This is from last year.
Last year? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to address the issues
Okay.
that are here today.
I understand that, but you're saying that I had another issue last year?
So hang tight, give us a couple minutes, we'll be right back with you.
Thanks, man.
Alright guys, I'll explain this to both of you. You're each going to be receiving one summons for trespassing. Be very wary of when you're walking up rivers. The signs that are posted, the fact that it's private on each side, the bottom's private. You can't just walk wherever you want.
You said you have Onyx, the app?
Yeah.
That has property lines.
Okay.
So make sure you guys are looking at those, okay? That could be that's my best recommendation.
In the end, Vince and his friend each receive a ticket for trespassing while fishing, with the fines totaling around $400. Later, Vince admits the day was expensive, but says the encounter was so unusual that it was worth sharing. What makes this case unsettling is how quickly a simple fishing mistake turned into threats, thrown rocks, and legal trouble. Many viewers questioned what was ignored. If the camera had not recorded everything, how different would the story sound? On April 14th, 2024, the YouTube channel Hawaii Nearshore Fishing, known for kayak fishing and nearshore fishing trips around Hawaii, filmed a dangerous moment on open water, where one quiet catch would soon place a small kayak dangerously close to a tiger shark's hunt. The fisherman had just caught a solid peacock grouper, also known locally as roi. He placed it inside his fish bag, but he had not cut the fish or released any blood into the water. At that moment, there was no clear reason for a shark to suddenly appear. About 5 minutes later, a tiger shark showed up. It did not simply swim past the kayak. It came straight toward the front of the boat and slammed into the nose. The hit looked less like a feeding bite and more like a warning or a forceful test. The shark then slid along the side of the kayak, close enough to turn the moment into chaos.
I don't believe that the shark approached because of the scent of the roi. The shark approaches the front of the kayak, and as it slides up the side of the kayak, it realizes that it's not tasting a seal or a whale or something alive.
Everything happened so fast that the fisherman later could not clearly remember what he did. He may have pushed the shark away with his foot. After the impact, he stayed nearby for about 30 minutes, keeping his hands and feet inside the kayak. Then he and his companion saw a seal struggling on the surface with a large bite wound on its back. That changed everything. The shark may not have been after the fish at all. It may have seen the kayak as competition near its injured prey, so they left immediately. What makes this encounter unsettling is the injured seal. The kayak may have drifted too close to an active hunt. Was the shark testing the kayak as prey, or warning it away from its meal? On February 1st, 2026, the YouTube channel Hawk, known for spearfishing adventures from the southern tip of Africa, filmed a dive at Suicide Reef near Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Joshua and his group were spearfishing about 800 meters from shore in clear water filled with reef life, unaware that one fish on a stringer would soon turn the dive into a dangerous shark rescue. At first, everything seems normal. Joshua spots a large parrotfish inside an underwater cave, spears it, and pulls it out from the rocks. He then secures the fish to a stringer attached to his float. But that one piece of gear changes everything.
Jeez.
Yeah, you went crazy in that cave, eh?
Yeah. I'm sure we'll do a slow trek back.
I'm just feeling pooped for some reason. I don't know. I woke up feeling 50 this morning.
I think I just got text.
My line.
Oi! Oi! Jesus! Early. Dude is running! Running out to sea.
Dude, the shark's like hooked on the line or something. Shark's right there, stuck on.
A shark suddenly rushes in and grabs the parrotfish. Instead of only taking the fish, it also swallows the metal part of the stringer. The metal gets stuck in its mouth, and the shark panics, dragging the float toward open water.
You can't take the float off because it's just going to be floating at the surface until it dies.
Yeah, the hook the stringer and try and pull it forward. You make sure the shark stays away from me.
Do you want to hold the line? And I'll go poke the shark. Make sure it stays off tuck.
Joshua and the others realize the shark is trapped. They try to free it underwater, first using a spear tip, then turning the shark upside down to calm it. But the metal is stuck too deep.
Our goal was to push the stringer forward with the spear and try and get it out of the shark's mouth. We attempted this method for a bit, but with no success, we had to try something else.
So someone turn the shark upside down, like to grab its tail, turn it upside down, and then I'll come in the front and try to hook it because it's stuck down and in.
We flipped the shark onto its back, which makes him docile, so we could get closer to try and remove the stringer.
It's so jammed in under here. You've got to like push it in.
Oh.
As the shark starts thrashing harder, they bring it closer to the rocky shore. There they decide that pulling the metal out could cause more harm, so they cut the line instead.
The shark is resisting more and more as it gets shallower. We're trying to get it back to shore.
With the shark finally on shore, we worked as quickly as possible to try and get the shark free.
How's that?
Trying to get it unjammed in the back.
No matter what we tried, we couldn't get the stringer out of the shark's mouth. Our only remaining option was to cut the stringer from the buoy, giving the shark a chance at survival.
There you go, well done.
Okay, so now
It's a tough shark, I think you'll be okay. He's kicking.
Finally, they return the shark to the water. After a short recovery, it starts moving again and swims away. What began as a normal spearfishing catch turns into a dangerous rescue caused by one wrong bite. What makes this encounter unsettling is that the shark became both the danger and the animal needing help. Many viewers pointed to the same lesson. Underwater gear matters. If a larger shark had appeared during the rescue, what could they have done? On July 12, 2024, the YouTube channel Lethal Lure uploaded one of the most intense fishing videos of the season. The creator was out on his local lake, casting topwater baits in rough, windy conditions. The purpose of the video was simple, to show that quality fish can still be caught when the weather is not ideal, as long as the angler knows how to adjust. At first, it feels like a normal fishing upload. He lands a few strong topwater catches, and the trip seems to be going well. But within minutes, everything changes.
Oh no. Yeah, so we should get going. It says a tornado warning. Let's not mess with this. Let's get going, yep. Oh, we got this, no worries, let's go, come on. I did not realize we were getting a tornado warning here. That does not look good. And we are only in a foot of water.
The sky darkens, the wind grows stronger, and the lake begins turning rough. Then his phone alerts him to a tornado warning. From that moment, the video stops being about fishing. It becomes a race to get back safely. The water grows choppier, the wind shifts direction, and visibility drops fast. Even though the shoreline is close, The storm makes it harder to see where he is going.
This is about to get not pleasant really freaking quick, dude. I mean, I hope you guys can see this. That is a emergency weather service. What the This did not look like it was supposed to be here. I don't know what entirely to do now. This is gonna be a wall of freaking rain. Guys, that is a wall of rain. Oh my God, this shifted really quick. Oh, there we go, we're getting rain. We are getting rain. Oh, even the wind is shifted. The wind is shifted. Guys, we are actually running for our lives in this. The wind was blowing the exact opposite direction, and now we are starting to face some freaking waves. It's literally messing with my screen now because it's a touchscreen screen, and it's saying that I'm shifting the buttons, and I'm not. I'm just trying to follow my path back. That's the bank. We are so close to the bank. We can't even see it right now. I can start to make out the bridge. Thank God I can start to make out the bridge. And yes, the waves are starting to kick up over here. We just must be at the front of it. It's got to be behind us. We don't have long before it gets... Wow. That shifted really quick. It's coming worse. Well, I just came from over there, and I assure you, waves were like 2 feet.
Somehow, he manages to reach shore and dock the boat before the worst part hits. What makes this video unsettling is how quickly a normal fishing trip can turn dangerous. Out on open water, one weather alert can change everything. Would you have kept fishing or left the moment the sky changed? On April 17, 2022, the YouTube channel Sailing Nahoa documented Ben and Ashley's remote Indian Ocean crossing. What began as a quiet voyage soon brought floating debris fuel concerns and an unexpected fishing boat approaching far from land. Ben and Ashley were traveling with their 2 young children after leaving their former office lives behind to sail around the world. By this point, they had already covered thousands of miles aboard their boat. Sailing Nahoa documented the realities of ocean travel, from mechanical issues to unpredictable encounters. During this section of the voyage, the family was sailing south of Sri Lanka and preparing to continue toward the Maldives. They were hundreds of miles from land, surrounded by open water and facing all the uncertainty that comes with traveling through such a remote area. At first, the journey was unusually peaceful. The ocean became so calm that the surface almost resembled a lake. But the lack of waves also made another problem much easier to see.
So, what'd you catch?
Garbage.
More garbage?
Wow. Maybe this is the Great Indian Garbage Patch. I mean, there's some small fish in there, but I don't see any big ones. There's so much garbage around here. I mean, some of it's organic, but a lot of it's microplastics.
I don't think that's very micro. It's like mega plastic. I literally thought I was gonna hit a car bumper. So all morning I've been dodging this garbage line. And sometimes there's big stuff in it. So we decided we better probably go either to the north or the south of it because we're heading west. So we're looking for a favorable boost west. So either south of the line or the north of the line. I'm not sure which it'll be. We'll go figure it out. Well, there's more down there. It's crazy the amount of garbage right here.
In Asia, they have a lot of food in little bags, and then they just tie it at the top with elastic's really tight. Like there's like soup in there or something. But that's what this is. I guess it just gets thrown in the ocean, or ends up in the ocean somehow. I don't know. Maybe they just dump the garbage in the ocean. Like they put it in bins and dump it in the ocean. I have no idea. There's footage of that from India. I don't want to blame one particular country, but it's been pretty bad ever since we got down to Indonesia. Philippines was really bad. Thailand was really bad. It's pretty bad. A lot of plastic.
Indonesia. Yep, you can find out where your garbage is from because they write where it's from on it. It's not really hard. It's not a big mystery. Not because he wants to.
We've been driving through garbage for days, daytime and nighttime, and we finally caught a plastic bag last night at dusk. I opted not to jump in dark, so now it's the next morning and we're gonna go for a little swim. Clear the bag, fix our speedometer. The little paddle wheel on the speedometer I think is clogged as well. Anyways, we'll have a quick look, get right back to it.
Bags are kind of freaky though because they float like about a meter below the surface, so between 2 and 3 feet below the surface. It's kind of weird. I've seen flip-flops. So there's still quite a lot of current here, but we're sideways to it, and I stopped us before he jumped in, so we should be able to, you know, not get going. But we will probably be doing about a knot, but he's got his good fins on. So hopefully he can keep up for 1 knot.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Just let me know when we're like at 0.
It's clear, there's no more bag.
Sweet!
Garbage appeared everywhere. Plastic bags, bottles, and larger pieces of debris floated across the water for miles. Ben even joked that they had nearly struck what appeared to be a car bumper. Long trails of waste followed the currents, and the family sometimes had to adjust their course to avoid hitting larger objects. Eventually, one piece of plastic caused a direct problem. A plastic bag became caught around the boat's speedometer equipment beneath the water. Ben stopped the boat and prepared to go overboard to remove it. Wearing fins, Ben entered the water and worked to free the plastic from the equipment. After clearing the obstruction, he climbed back aboard. The speedometer began operating normally again, and Nahoa continued west. But the floating waste continued. For several days, they passed through areas filled with debris. Based on some of the labels they could identify, they believed certain pieces may have originated from Indonesia, the Philippines, and other parts of Asia. Ocean currents can carry plastic hundreds of miles from where it first entered the water. Meanwhile, everyday life aboard Nahoa continued. With almost no wind available for sailing, they had to depend heavily on the engine. Ashley carefully monitored their fuel supply. They had already consumed hundreds of liters and still needed enough remaining fuel to reach the Maldives. The heat made the passage even more exhausting. The days were extremely hot, and nighttime brought only limited relief. With little wind and the engine running regularly, conserving fuel became increasingly important. Then near dusk, something appeared on the radar. Another vessel was nearby.
Looks like a long liner because he has huge sticks on the front for the marking the ends of the long lines. I always hate it when they come and check us out at dusk. Gives me the EBGBs. I don't know why. I have trust issues, I guess. I just feel very vulnerable out here with my family in the middle of nowhere. With no gun on board. We would never have a gun on board, by the way. It's so illegal in some countries, so you can like get the death penalty. Oh, we got inked by squid last night. Absolutely everywhere. We're working through our way through the jerry cans. We've put in 3 40 liters on this side and 130 on the other side. Ashley's been doing her fuel calculations, and I think we're good for another 7 days. So that should get us there, no problem. And there's absolutely no wind. I mean, this is what we're looking at. We have wind from our boat moving forward. During the day, it's just excessively hot, excessively. So we try to survive.
It's been seriously scorching hot during the day. It's been epic. We've had amazing sunsets. Here comes another one. But the days, wow, they are hot. Wowzers. It's just kind of like the days fly by and nothing much happens.
It was a small Sri Lankan fishing boat. In such an isolated part of the ocean, seeing another boat approaching naturally created concern. Ben and Ashley had their 2 young children with them, and they understood how exposed their situation was. Far from shore, immediate assistance was not available if something went wrong. As the fishing boat moved closer, the uncertainty increased. But the fishermen did not arrive looking for confrontation. Instead, they wanted to trade. They offered the Nahoa family papayas, pineapples, and freshly caught mahi-mahi. In exchange, Ben and Ashley provided beers and soft drinks. The two crews did not share the same language, so much of the interaction depended on gestures. Items were attached to ropes and transferred between the boats across the water. The fishermen smiled as the exchange continued, and the family soon had fresh fruit and fish aboard Nahoa. There was enough food to provide several meals during the remaining days of their passage. Once the trade was finished, the fishermen waved goodbye.
Oh, fish. You want cigarettes, Ashley?
We don't smoke. Don't have cigarettes. Never thought of doing that.
Cookies?
I've got cookies and yeah, that's like it. I don't even have good. I don't have usually like I don't even have junk food really.
Cookies? Cookies! Yeah.
Wasabi peas?
How many? How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4? 6. Okay.
6 beer? We don't need their fruit, those poor guys. They got good fruit, man.
Should we give them Coke too? Coke? Beer?
That's a good trade. But they also have that big stick sticking off the side.
The ramrod.
This is the one.
Hello, baby.
Hello, say hi, Willa. Say hi, Willa. Okay, watch out for the shrouds. Do you think you won't lose it, will you?
No.
There's no fish in there. It's pineapple and papaya. No fish?
You have fish? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Say hi to these nice guys. Say hi. Say hi. Whoa, perfect.
So much harder with babies.
Wow, nice.
Oh, we're worried. We don't want you to lose the beer.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Captain gets 3, 2. Bye, thank you. It's okay? Beer from Thailand. Bye.
And their small boat slowly moved away into the surrounding ocean. For Ben and Ashley, the encounter became one of the most memorable moments of the voyage. Before the fishermen reached them, the family had prepared themselves for the possibility of danger. Piracy remained one of the concerns sailors sometimes think about while traveling through isolated waters. But this encounter brought no hostility. There were no weapons and no aggressive behavior. Instead, two groups of strangers briefly met in the middle of the Indian Ocean, exchanged supplies, and continued on their separate journeys. The moment reinforced something Ben and Ashley had experienced during their travels. An unfamiliar boat does not automatically represent a threat. Sometimes an unexpected meeting at sea becomes an opportunity for cooperation rather than danger. Eventually, Nahoa continued west as the sun began to set. The boat now carried fresh provisions from the fishermen, along with a story the family would remember long after leaving the area. But when an unknown boat approaches, how would you balance reasonable caution with the possibility that the strangers simply want to help? On August 5th, 2021, the YouTube channel 402 Dows Outdoors returned with another fishing trip on a Nebraska river. This time, Crystal was the focus. After several months in Hawaii, she had returned home and wanted to try something new, catching a flathead catfish in Nebraska waters. Her goal was to land one weighing at least 20 pounds. As daylight faded, the crew prepared their gear. Rods were rigged live bullheads moved in the bait tank, and bow fishing equipment was kept ready for gar.
Obviously not doing something right.
I'll sneak one in there if you guys don't mind. Where in between which ones?
Anywhere, right?
Okay, I'll give you the honors. What's his name?
Felipe.
Felipe, that's a new one. I like it. All right, Felipe's getting the yeet. Felipe the yeet. Go to work, Felipe. I might go down here for now and let Felipe do his thing. I don't know, maybe I'll bring one. Let me go see what kind of bullhead. This was my biggest bullhead I had out, so I just didn't want to get him snagged right away. We'll let Felipe chill. All right, well, Crystal, what's his name?
Jose.
Is this swimming in the mud? Oh, yep, he's good. Jose be kicking. All right, we're gonna yeet Jose. Good luck, Jose. Go to work. I just bounced it into a deep hole. Jose might do some good work out here. All right, Jose's in a deep hole. Go to work, Jose. Do me justice. What's this one's name? Okay.
Scooby-Doo, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't watch that. No. All right, Thelma's getting the yeet. Go to work, Thelma. All right, Crystal. Richard. All right, come on, Dick. Old Richie boy's gonna get the yeet. Not bad. Richard's in some depth. Is Richard gonna be the one?
He's the one.
He's the one for you? No, don't say that. All right, on to the next one. Using old Big Bertha right here. This is our biggest bullhead now that the sun's going down. Now that is a look, girl. She's putting on some jeans to go.
High-waisted jeans with this wood.
She's going on a firewood search up there and she wanted some jeans. So, oh yeah, walk it, girl.
Sexy and I know it.
All right, go get some wood. The nice gentleman over there told me my clicker was going out and something took it right into a snag. So we're gonna try Big Bertha over here. She's getting some wood. We're gonna do some cooking. Try this up in the deep hole up here. Get that wood, Crystal. This is our biggest bullhead of the night. We're running with Big Bertha. We'll call him Big Bertha. Right where I got snagged last. Awesome. Go to work, Bertha. Don't get snagged. Good luck.
Each bullhead was given a name, including Felipe Jose Richard, and the largest one, Big Bertha. The joking kept the mood relaxed as the lines were lowered into deeper holes where flatheads were expected to hold. Action started quickly. Clickers sounded and rods bent, but gar controlled the early evening. They attacked the bait-removed tails and sometimes left the hooks empty. One bullhead came back badly damaged after a strike. The crew adjusted by placing their rigs deeper, hoping a flathead would move in. While waiting, Crystal used the bow fishing gear. She aimed at gar moving beneath the surface and came close several times, including one shot that nearly hit a carp. It kept her active while the catfish lines remained quiet.
That was close. We're gonna get old Crystal one lathered up on the boat. We're gonna throw him on top of the fire. Y'all are gonna see a gar catch cleaning. Hopefully topped with a big flatty. Okay, hold on. All right, yep. Oh, right above him. Right above him. He's still right here. They're gonna be sitting in here. We should be able to do some gar shooting while waiting for a kitty. So when you're bow fishing, you always aim low when it hits in shallow water here. But when it hits the water, it goes like this. So you try to shoot about 2 inches under them. Yep. Crystal getting hangry? The old cheddar wurst. Chef Crystal up in the house. Let's do it. Crystal and the wieners. She's on cook duty. Probably gonna have to cook them on a stick. We really want to try a gar on the fire too. That's her main objective. Well, that and a flathead. Let's make it happen. Yeah, he's running with it. He was taking it up. Yeah, he's definitely on here. So I'm gonna hand you that. Slowly reel in and then give him like a slight yeet. See the slack coming out and then swing my way. Yep, give me yeet. Got it, you got him. Now go slow, now go slow. See how the line's going out? So I didn't lose the rod, I loosened it way down. So then slowly reel the slack out of it and yeet it just like he did. Now yeet. Got him. Oh, easy, easy, easy. That's a bigger fish.
Yeah, I feel him.
He's way down here. When he's fighting, don't, oh my gosh, that's a flathead, that's a flathead. Oh, he just popped off. Keep reeling, keep reeling. Damn, that was a big flathead. That was a flathead. Oh. That was I would assume that was a flathead. That thing was huge. That was insane. That was a big fish, whatever it was. What do you think of the fight?
Well, I lost.
Fish 1, Crystal 0. That's all right.
We'll get one.
She's got her hot dogs, we got the gar. Stay tuned, the night's still young. Crystal's gonna lather something up.
We're getting something.
Let's do the damn thing. It's taking it, it's taking it. Got him. I might get this one. Oh, it's a baby gar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeet. Well, we got 2 gar for the cook. All right, we're gonna add him to the catch, clean, and cook. Oh. Okay, he just wants to go on fire. Crystal, your turn.
Later, one rod suddenly loaded up and the crew believed a flathead had taken the bait. Crystal worked the fish carefully, holding pressure and letting it move when it surged. The weight felt promising, but the line suddenly went slack. The hook came free and the fish was gone. Another strong run brought fresh hope, but that attempt failed as well. The hook had turned back into the rig and never properly caught the fish. The fight continued as the fish stayed deep and surged repeatedly. Eventually, a broad head and mottled body appeared at the surface. It was a flathead catfish, large and heavy, exactly what they had been trying to catch all night. During the scramble, the host even drove a hook into his hand, but the focus stayed on securing the fish. Together, they brought it close and controlled it beside the boat. It was not a record fish, but at nearly 20 pounds, it was close to Crystal's target. The crew celebrated and took photos while the frustration of the earlier misses faded. Afterward, they carefully revived the flathead in the current until it regained enough strength to swim away. The gar they had placed over the fire had burned beyond saving, but nobody cared anymore. The night had finally produced the catch they came for.
Keep going. He's taking drag. He's a big fish. Now slow down, slow down. Whenever he pulls, you let him do his thing. He's right out here. It's a big fish, whatever it is. Yep, perfect. You want to keep the rod a little more bowed. Oh, let him go. Yep, he's taking you for a ride. Now reel. So he's gonna do, like take runs like that, and then you want to keep the rod bowed. Yep, perfect. You're doing great. He's gonna be right here in a second. Let him go. He's taking you for a ride. Whenever he takes line out, don't reel. He's gonna be right here.
There's a gar right there.
I know. I don't care about the gar. It's a flatty. It's a good flatty. Keep going. Got him. Crystal with a big old flatty. Ow, he hooked me. The hook's in my hand. Oh. Crystal with the flatty. Oh, I'm slipping. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I'm going all the way down. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, you're gonna have to help me up. Look at this big boy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, heck yeah. We were just about ready to leave. It's like, let's cook some hot dogs. We were actually over there bow fishing. Oh my gosh, that is a good fish right there. That's what, oh my God. You barely had him. Just grab in and you'll feel where you can go way down here. Just go once. Yep, perfect.
He's so big.
All right, look at that. Was it worth staying the extra couple minutes? Big old flatty. Honestly, for being post-spawn, he's not really banged up. Got one little mark right here, and that's about it. Give me some words.
It's crazy. Like,
I mean, he's not even super huge, but tell us the experience on the fight. He was literally almost pulling you in.
Like twice.
You were like holding on like, oh.
The trip showed how unpredictable river fishing can be. Hours had passed with gar attacks, damaged bait, and empty hooks. Twice a flathead had almost been landed, first when one fish slipped free, and later when the hook folded back into the rig. Each failure added pressure, but the crew kept resetting the lines. Their approach also mattered. Using live bullheads and deeper holes gave them their best chance. During the final fight, Crystal had to stay patient, let the fish run when necessary, keep the rod loaded and recover line whenever she could. The battle also showed the strength of a flathead catfish. Even a fish around 20 pounds tested Crystal's balance and forced her to adjust throughout the fight. Releasing it afterward allowed the fish to return safely to the river. The gar became part of the story too. They repeatedly damaged bait, gave Crystal opportunities to bowfish, and eventually became a burned meal over the fire. Those setbacks filled the long hours before the final payoff. By the end of the trip, Crystal had nearly reached the 20-pound mark she wanted. More importantly, the catch represented the patience and persistence needed to keep fishing after repeated disappointment. The Nebraska River had challenged her with lost fish, ruined bait, and constant gar interference, but she stayed with it until one final opportunity appeared. If you spent hours dealing with gar strikes, missed runs, and frustration, would you keep waiting for one last chance at the fish you came for? Crystal did, and the final fight gave her a memory she would not forget. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.